track reviews.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pinch me. Pinch me. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm here. This is reality. Shout out to our sponsor. Good people over at The Ridge, still making these awesome, nifty metal-plated wallets. Link down below. Promo code MELON. It's all you got to know. We have 2 new songs, brand new tracks from the one, the only, the psych trap alchemist himself, Travis Scott. Look, Travis's stuff, I mean, has been hit or miss for me in the past, but when he hits, like, it's a cultural moment. There's absolutely no denying that. I don't know if these tracks are going to do it for me. If they're not, fingers crossed that they are. I love the hilarious tabloid edit of Bat Boy on the front cover over here. I think that's kind of fun and creative. Dystopia. Let's go there. Escape Plan. Boom. Okay, let's halt it here before we listen to the next track, Mafia, Escape Plan. This one was okay. I feel like all around pretty standard fare for Travis. Woozy, atmosphere, banging beat. It's lit, ad-libs in the background. A decent catchy flow. Kind of a short, flow in terms of like the rhythm. It's looping and everything, but it was still pretty sticky on impact. A lot of auto-tune on the vocals. I loved that moment where he kind of built up the tension of his flow and the beat dropped out for a little bit and it came back. That was a kind of cool transition. There were a few very subtle flow switches on the back end that were cool. Revert. Look, it's a solid track. Flow is fine, beat is there, nothing really felt missing, but there wasn't anything extra about it that got me excited. It was a little one-dimensional structure-wise, so not really a part B or a strong chorus, just kind of like, a few repeating ideas that were altered enough, to be fair, to make it engaging for the 2 minutes and 30 seconds that it lasted, but again, sort of one note. And then I guess the other thing that's a little striking about the track is that while it does sound decent, it does also sound like a track that could have been on basically any Travis Scott project or Travis Scott related project since 2015. But I guess, again, that's the first of the 2 singles. It's okay. It's all right. Let's give a listen to Mafia and see if it's got a little more to offer. All right, so there's Mafia. More or less neutral on this one as well. A longer track, but I didn't necessarily feel like I was getting more out of it in terms of song structure or anything. The mood switch is fine. The mood switch is cool. I like some of the, lyrical themes about, death and paranoia, people hating you, being jealous of you, having it out for you. A very watery and gloomy piano loop. The beat was slower, stiffer, very dry perks as well, which was also sort of uninteresting. The start of the track was just super, super mild. Vocals came across more or less disengaged. It did get a little more, I guess, trippy and watery and enveloping as it went along, but didn't really reach an intensity point, especially with the structure of this one, like with Escape Plan, being so one note. There wasn't really a super strong chorus or refrain coming out of this one. There was sort of a bridge slash very low-key vocal solo passage toward the end, but that was easily the most boring part of the entire track. As far as sound play goes, there wasn't really much to speak of. I suppose the track was ever so slightly a vibe, but usually the sounds and effects that go into a Travis song, especially on highlights like Rodeo and like Astroworld, are a lot more vivid than this. Yeah, this track as well, I just thought was okay. Neither were awful. Neither were overtly disappointing, but both, as far as choruses and structures, felt a little underwhelming, kind of half-baked. And one more time, Mafia, a lot like Escape Plan, feels like a song that Travis could have, written like 5 years ago, at least sonically anyway. He doesn't really seem to be pushing his sound in any significant way, and that's a little disappointing, especially considering all the stylistic evolution he underwent from Owl Pharaoh to Days Before Rodeo to Rodeo, and now that he's kind of hit this appeal point with his sound, he just seems completely unwilling to alter it in any significant way, or even like push it to its highest peaks, because, you know, it's one thing not to experiment, but he's not exactly putting out his best stuff here either. I'm not even getting the sense that he's attempting to do that here. So, And I think I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what your thoughts on these tracks are down in the comments below. Love them, hate them, why? And what should I review next? Over here next to my head, it's another video you can check out. Hit that up, or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Travis Scott, Escape Plan, Mafia, forever.